So as usual, they've given us two things. They've given us angle is 72. They've said that this side is 34, and they want us to work out the x. So they've given us two bits of information. It's 72 degrees, and this is 34 centimeters. And they would like us to work out the third. Now don't forget, this is the angle 72. So the two sides touching it, which is this one and this one of them will have to be the hypotenuse, the other one has to be the adjacent. So this is the opposite of the 90, so this has to be the hypotenuse. So therefore this has to be adjacent, and this one here will be the opposite, as this side does not touch the angle at all. So this is an important one for us because they've told us that the adjacent is 34 centimeters. It's given us a value for the size of the adjacent. This one here is important because the O, or the opposite, is the value I need to work out. I need to find out what x is. Now with the hypotenuse here, they haven't told us what the hypotenuse is, and we don't have to work it out. So that's the one that we don't need. So looking at our trigonometry pyramids, which one do we need? We need one with adjacent and opposite. This has adjacent but it doesn't have opposite, so we can't use this one. This one doesn't have adjacent, although it has opposite, so we can't use this one. This one has adjacent and opposite, so this is the one we will be using. So because we need to find the opposite, okay, we're going to hide the opposite or cover the opposite. So all we have to do is do tan, T for tan, times the adjacent. So tan the angle and then times adjacent. So x is equal to tan, and the angle is 72, times the adjacent, which is 34. So this is time to calculate it out. So x is equal to, so on my calculator I have to first type in the value, so 72, the angle. Some calculators to press tan first before you press the tan, but with my calculator, so sometimes you have to press tan first, then the angle. But with this particular calculator, I have to press the angle in first, or type the angle in first, then press tan. So tan 72 degrees is 3.07. We don't have to write all of that down, we're going to round it up. Okay, so after we've times it by the 34, don't forget to times it by 34. So that gives us a value of 104.64. So 104.64 rounded up to one decimal place is just 104.6. So as you can see, I've written it down here. X is equal to 104.6 centimeters to one decimal place. So this side here would be 104.6, and that kind of makes sense because there's such a big angle here. This will be much longer, so it is 104.6 centimeters to one decimal place.